So with that being said, we're gonna do something different than we normally do. Everything's just like wait, oh Lord, everything is just like everywhere today, and so we're just excited that God has given us a second opportunity to do what we do best, and that's fellowship. And so, as we're talking and stuff, I want to definitely send a shout out to all our partners and kingdom building across the world. We don't take y'all for granted. S&M radio station, shout out. VSC network radio station, shout out. Let's see. What is that? I'm really bad with names. I know I'll be making names up. All our partners, Pastor John, Dr. Bradford, everybody in the radio ministry. Thank you so much for partnering up with us with Life Talk Radio Show. We do not take it for granted at all. And so when we come back, we're definitely going to be in the house, literally in the house, with an amazing duo group, a multi-winning duo group. We're going to be in fellowship with them. And then later on, we're going to come back with their bio and stuff. So when we come back, literally in our house, we'll have the songs of Imani. And we are back. We are back. I don't know what he was thinking he was doing by putting the clap. Can I say something first?
Yeah, come on in.
Oh, come on in. Listen, we are so excited that we have an amazing duo group, amazing pastors in our home, literally in our home, fellowshipping with us right now. They're multi-award winning and nominated. What?
No, keep going.
Oh, Lord, he didn't cut me. And we are so excited that they are here. The songs of Imani. Now you can do it.
I was going to do it again anyway. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You should know me by now.
Great. And how are you?
Oh, we are blessed and excited because we're here with you guys, and we know that God is so good.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We're overjoyed. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I am so excited. A little bit nervous.
I'm not nervous.
You're not nervous?
No, I got questions.
I'm nervous. You know why I'm nervous? Because I had the opportunity to meet this amazing, wonderful duo group in Greensville. And during that time, as everybody knows, I always tell my story. During that time, it was a time of kind of for the group, not easy. It was a time of desperation. We had just found out that one of my sisters, was dealing with cancer and stuff like that. And the amazing, wonderful thing about kingdom builders is when there is a situation or there's a trial or tribulation that comes and you vocally let it be known, they literally come around you and encourage you and pray with you. I mean, that night was an amazing night. I have never experienced that before. And I've been in church all my life and I've never experienced that. And they came and they embraced us. Everybody came and we fellowshiped and we encouraged one another. And even we really had church in there. Really, we did.
Oh, yeah.
We had church. It was so much fun in there. And I tell you what, when Songs of Imani got on the platform, and I hate to say platform, but that's what it was at that time because of what we were doing. It was an award show. And they got on there and their chemistry is what drew me. I was like, whoa, they're literally in unification, literally on that platform, singing God's praises in unification. Then later to find out they were husband and wife was like, oh, I can understand that, and then after the consistency of even when they were sitting down and talking and fellowship with one another, it's like they fed off of each other. And that comes when you are spiritually growing together in marriage. And a lot of times in marriage, let's just be honest, everybody's going in different directions and feel, well, my ministry is over here and yours is over here, so let's just do it individually and occasionally come together. But on that night, I seen a unification that I've never seen before in any marriage when it comes to relationship as far as in music ministry. I hope that makes any sense. And so I want to get this, fellowship started. And my first question is, how do you do it? How did you get started?
Well, God from the beginning, and when God allowed his people to come together, it's a blessing in that. And you know, when you begin to feel and be obedient to the word of God and show godly respect to one another, it blends. You know,
right?
You know, there's no relationship that is perfect.
Right.
You know, we grow together, we learn together.
Yes,
right.
And then if you make mistakes, don't be afraid to admit them.
That's right.
And just talk about them. You know, because sometimes, you know, with men, sometimes it takes us a minute or two, Brad.
Yeah.
You know, but when we do, we expect, you know, everybody to feel the same way we do.
Right.
Because we, you know, we got a heart. You know, sometimes it seems like, you know, we don't know what's going on, but I'm like, sometimes I get quiet and I don't say a lot, you know, then we talk about it later on.
Right.
You know, because sometimes when you talk about it right then, it still ain't going to get right.
That's right.
You know,
right.
But you have to take a pause for the cause and let the Lord come in.
Right.
And he can work it.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know, you really have to be connected and have that God relationship, and then you can relate to each other better. And I think that, you know, when we started off singing together in 1996, you know, we started off with that concept that, okay, we have the relationship with God in our lives. That helps us to relate to one another a little better.
Right.
And then when we're able to, when we're on the stage and we're ministering together, we just know how to relate. It just like it comes naturally. So, you know, and we enjoy that gift that God has given us to really, you know, to tap into one another and to know, you know, when to come in on a certain point, how to gel with the vocals at a certain point, and most importantly, you know, having a prayer life together and that deep relationship with God, that truly helps in what we do.
It makes total sense. Listeners, they're telling you that it is important to pray together. That is a key factor in actually in any relationship, but in marriage, it's important to pray together. And I love how y'all said that. I honestly, I think for me and my husband, I think we need to do it more. But we have kids, when you have a 6-year-old sitting between us sometimes, it's like, okay, well, let me deal with the 6-year-old and we'll be back. So by the time we get to bed, it's like, I am exhausted. Like after doing ministry and stuff, and it's like, okay, you're just ready to sleep. And you know, just get ready for the next day. And so you got to purposely set it in your mind to make it be a lifestyle. Like literally, even if you have to, if you're laying in the bed together, you know, close your eyes and pray, laying down together. So I'm glad you emphasized that. I literally see myself, and I thought about it. I said, you know, oh my gosh, we do pray together, but we need to be praying a lot more together. Yeah. So I'm glad you said that. And the next question I had, which while you were talking, you said that you sung before back in 1996. So can y'all tell us a little about that journey?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when I first met my wife, I had got fed up with singing. You know, so someone called me up and said, hey, I want you to come with me over to this young lady's house because it's about 7 women. Have you ever sung with women before? I'm like, no. And, you know, that's how the enemy trying to deal with you, trying to keep you from being blessed because God has a plan.
Right.
You know, so I was in denial, not wanting to go. Then finally, my dad said, why don't you just go? You know, you've been praying, talking to the Lord.
Right.
And, you know, to ask God for some things. So I said, okay. So I finally made my mind up to go over to her house. And then when I got there, the enemy wanted to show up again. I tried to act like I couldn't sing. So she turned around and looked at me and said, oh, welcome to the group. I'm like, are you serious? She said, oh, I know you the same. She said, you can act like you can't, but I know. Here, take the bylaws and we'll see you at the next rehearsal.
Wow.
So I went back home. I said, Dad, you know, this girl done lost her mind. What are you talking about? I say, I tried to act like I couldn't sing, and she told me, here, welcome to the group. Boy, that He laughed so hard. He said, well, always remember, be careful what you ask for.
Right.
I said, okay. So then we got over there. I went back because I was struggling. Should I go back or not? So I finally came back, and we were talking. We started rehearsing and stuff. We was doing our first performance together. And go to show you how the ending was still in the mist. The guy that brought me there, when I was working, I came to the conference, and I was like, okay. So he said, well, they don't want you to sing. They want me to sing. I said, what? And so the Lord said, just sing. I said, okay. So I sung. I told my wife, I said, it was nice singing with you guys. I won't be back.
Wow.
She said, what happened? I said, well, I knew this was going to happen, so I'm not coming back. So the devil had a plan to try to keep me from being where God sent me.
Wow.
So then she called me. She said, well, I'll call you. So she called me up, and she said, I straightened everything out. It's going to be all right. I said, well, let me tell you, I can speak for myself. So I went back to the rehearsal, and I told the guy, I said, listen, I said, one thing I don't like is when people lie and plot. I said, I got to give you a piece of my mind. Don't you ever, as long as you talk to me and know me, don't ever do what you did again, because God got a plan.
Right.
And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I know. I said, okay, well, I hope you know that. So then we started singing together. I didn't tell my wife I could play drums. So she kept on saying, well, we got to get a drummer because we're tired of getting these drummers making excuses. I would go and pick up our musicians. And I'm like, girl, this is getting ridiculous. So we went to the store and bought a set of drums. And I'm like, okay, we get these drums and stuff. So I'm fast forwarding a lot of stuff. So we got the drums, and I said, well, let's go get the drums. She said, for what? What are we getting a drummer for? I said, because we need one. She said, oh, we got one. I said, oh, you? Oh, no. I ain't played drums in over 5 or 6 or 7 years. She said, well, you going to play this time. And that was the fact that it was like 8 of us singing, but God brought it down to the 2 of us to sing together. And then so she was playing with the 2 boys, and I was playing the drums. Then all of a sudden, little Josh pops up, and he was playing the drums in her belly as she was playing the music.
Wow.
And so when he came, he he started playing drums at the age of 4 years old. So he's our drummer now.
Wow.
And so we got together and we started singing, going on, singing together. And when people see us, they say, well, you guys are awesome with your blessings that you have blessed us to see what God has for us. So my wife and I, we were like, okay. And my dad was like her mentor. He talked to a lot. And and before we got married, I didn't know they were the best of friends.
Wow. Wow.
So the anointing came with what we were doing, and God blessed us. And, my wife, we've been singing together, writing songs together, preaching together, and doing a lot. I know I'm talking like you, Thomas, so let me let it
go. It's all right, brother.
It's all right.
We had the idea of, starting off like, we wanted to be like the spiritual Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, right.
And so we had the 8 voices and so forth and so on. We had, a couple of young musicians to start with, and that was our idea, but God evidently had something else planned. So, so everybody else kind of dropped off because they had other life situations and things that wouldn't allow them to continue in doing the music ministry that we had. So it all boiled down to he and I, and then later on down the line, we ended up getting our, our own, backing band. And so, which, kind of gave us a break, and we were able to, come out more onto the stage. But,
right.
We just thank God for how far He has brought us in this journey.